Hello, this is StyleCon coming at you today with another video. This is going to be on the same subject, smartwatches. And obviously, like I've told a couple of people out here, and actually a lot of people if you watch my videos, that I get inspiration from other YouTubers. And I've watched other people's videos, and a lot of people not interested in the smartwatch, which is fine. That's your decision. You don't have to buy one. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. But I just want to give some history on keeping an open mind. And for those of you that have been collecting wristwatches or know about wristwatches, when the pocket watch was invented, it was a big to-do. Everybody had to have one. Everybody wanted one if you read up on the history. Then the second part is, when wristwatches were invented, people, no, nobody wants a wristwatch. It'll never work. Nobody's going to get rid of their pocket watches. Look what happened. The wristwatch industry took over the pocket watch industry. So needless to say, another subject, when quartz movements were invented, it's going to put the Swiss out of the business. They're not going to have any customers for their watches. And there were a lot of Swiss brands that jumped on the quartz movement. But look what happened. A few years after the quartz movement, mechanicals are stronger and sell better than they ever have. So needless to say, I would say keep an open mind for some of these reasons, because at one time everybody was saying it was doom and gloom for the mechanical industry in Switzerland, and it's thriving. And needless to say, I'm not thinking smartwatches will take over anytime soon. More than likely not. But needless to say, if you read up on some of this, they have some interesting technologies they plan on using with some of these smartwatches. I was reading about, my family diabetes runs in it. Thank God I don't have it. But needless to say, they're going to be able to put a glucose meter into this watch that can monitor your blood sugar on a daily basis for you. I mean, that would be phenomenal. If you're too low or if you have a spike or whatever it is, that would be great. And, I was watching a couple of videos, which I thought was cool. And I like the smartwatches that you personally don't have to have connected to your telephone, like the LG Urbane LTE and like the Samsung S2 and then the Gear S. You can forget your cell phone. I know it's a smaller screen, but, there is a purpose for some of these watches. Say if you have a business meeting, you don't want to pull out your phone every 5 seconds. If you just have your shirt sleeve up just a little bit, you might be able to check the time, check your messages. If you're out with the wife, the girlfriend, you don't want to look like a dick pulling your phone out, texting, doing this and that. And you might be waiting for that important call. You get a little vibration on your wrist to let you know you got something. You just flick your wrist a little bit, check it out, see if it's that important call, and you can, walk to the bathroom. Hey, look, I'll be right back. You can take the call from your watch. There are some suitable situations for them once they get the technology perfected. Other things they can do with this, I was watching some YouTube videos where people were actually starting their car remotely with their smartwatch. It's like, you know what? That's pretty damn cool. Hyundai actually did that. BMW, they linked up with Samsung for their, i3 car, the electric version. Actually, they only make an electric. And needless to say, this watch could park your car for you. So say if you're at the mall and it's a busy Saturday or whatever it is, you just want to walk up to the curb, go inside the mall. From your smartwatch, you can actually have your car park itself. It will alert you when it's parked. It will show you where it's parked. And once you're ready to come outside of the mall, you can have your car come pick you right back up. I don't know how anybody that says they love watches, even though I wouldn't call these smartwatches, I consider them to be the PDAs. If anybody's old enough and remembers the Blackberries and the PDAs, to me, a smartwatch isn't a smartwatch. It's a personal data assistant. It's one of those things that could help you make your life a little easier and a little better. Those people that are closed-minded, that's on you. I am not here to tell you what to do because it's none of my business. My opinions are just that, my opinions. But I would say be open-minded, because all these things that people said would happen, couldn't happen, from pocket watches, would never take over wrist watches. Now look at so many people make pocket watches. From the quartz movement crisis, oh yeah, the death of the Swiss wristwatch world. Guess what happened? Thriving bigger and better. Smartwatches are getting better, but the technology isn't here as of yet that can make them take that giant leap. So maybe 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when the technology is better, you might end up owning one. So those people out there say, I'll never buy one, I'll never do this, I'll never do. Yeah. I wouldn't say that, because you just don't know. I mean, I've been a mechanical man all my life. I'm willing to give the technology a try and keep up with it, so I know what's going on. But I would never say, you don't need it. And with that, why can't you have a quartz watch, that you go to the gym with, you shoot basketball with, you go swimming with? Why can't you have a mechanical watch when you're going to work, or you want to get dressed up looking nice? Why can't you have a smartwatch when you have that business meeting and you might have a boss that's a dick and they don't like you pulling out your cell phone? That way you can keep track. You do want to take the wife out. You do want to take the girlfriend out, and you want to be discreet. And no more discreet than wearing a watch. Once again, this is StyleCon. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. If you have any questions or comments, as usual, leave them down below. If you like, please subscribe and like, and I will check you out in the next video.